The village of Turunku, nestled in the heart of Kaduna, was in turmoil. The news of Prince Musa's intention to marry Nza spread quickly. Some villagers saw it as an honor, but others whispered in secret. Nza did not love the prince. Nza sat beside her mother, Mama Zainab, her heart heavy with worry. Mama, I do not love Prince Musa, she whispered. Mama Zainab sighed, placing a gentle hand on her daughter's shoulder. My child, love is like the river. It should flow freely, not be forced. Meanwhile, Danladi, the skilled hunter who had loved Nza from afar, was determined to act. That night, under the vast Kaduna sky, he sought guidance from Malam Sul, the village elder. Malam, how can a man fight for love when his opponent is a prince? Danladi asked. Malam Sul smiled wisely. A man does not need riches to win love, only courage and truth. But beware, fate has its own plans. The next day, Prince Musa arrived at Nza's home with his entourage. Dressed in royal attire, he carried gifts, golden jewelry, fine fabric, and a white horse. He stood before Nza and her mother. Nza, you will be my wife. You will live in the palace, with the finest clothes, and be the most envied woman in the land. Nza lifted her chin. But what of love, your highness? Should a woman not marry from her heart? The prince chuckled. Love is for the weak. A woman needs power and security. Nza felt anger rise within her, but before she could speak, a voice called out. I object. All eyes turned to Danladi, standing boldly at the entrance of the compound. The villagers gasped. No one had ever challenged the prince before. Prince Musa's face darkened. Who dares to interrupt my proposal? Danladi stepped forward. I am Danladi, the hunter, and I love Nza with all my heart. The village erupted in murmurs. Nza's heart pounded. Danladi was risking everything. Prince Musa laughed coldly. And what can a mere hunter offer her? Danladi's voice was steady. A love that is true. A love that is not bought. That evening, the news reached the Emir, Prince Musa's father. He was furious. No commoner will defy my son, he declared. Let the gods decide. He ordered that Danladi and Prince Musa face a challenge, a test of strength and bravery. If Danladi won, he could ask for Nza's hand. If he lost, he would be banished. Nza's heart ached. She ran to Danladi. You don't have to do this. He smiled gently. For you, I will face any challenge. The next morning, the entire village gathered at the Kogan Kaduna River, where the challenge would take place. The Emir stepped forward. The task is simple, he announced. Whoever retrieves the sacred golden feather from the sacred cave before sundown will be declared the winner. The crowd whispered. The cave was dangerous, filled with wild animals and spirits of the ancestors. Prince Musa smirked. This will be easy. Danladi took a deep breath, whispering a prayer to the ancestors. Then, both men set off toward the cave. The journey to the cave was perilous. Prince Musa, confident in his royal status, was reckless, ignoring warnings and traps. Meanwhile, Danladi moved with wisdom and respect for the spirits guarding the cave. As they ventured deeper, they encountered wild beasts and treacherous paths. At the heart of the cave, they finally found the golden feather resting on an ancient stone. But just as Prince Musa lunged for it, the cave trembled, a test from the spirits. The prince, driven by greed, ignored the warning and tried to forcefully grab the feather. A sudden gust of wind knocked him down, leaving him trapped beneath fallen rocks. Danladi, despite being his rival, did not abandon the prince. He risked his own life to lift the rocks and pull Musa to safety. With great humility, he retrieved the feather and carried the injured prince back to the village. When they returned, the Emir and the villagers were astonished. Danladi had proven not only his strength, but also his compassion and honor. The Emir, moved by his courage, declared him the rightful husband of Nza. Humbled by his defeat, Prince Musa realized the error of his ways. You are a true man, he admitted to Danladi. Nza deserves someone who loves her, not someone who only seeks to possess her. With the blessing of the Emir, the elders, and the villagers, Nza and Danladi were married in a grand celebration. Their love became a legend in Kaduna, a reminder that true love is not about wealth or power, but about honor, courage, and kindness. Years passed, and Nza and Danladi built a life filled with love, respect, and harmony. Their story became a cherished tale among the people of Turunku, inspiring young men and women to seek love that is built on kindness, trust, and mutual respect. Prince Musa, having learned humility, became a wiser leader and worked to serve his people with fairness. He never forgot the lesson he learned, that love is not about possession, but about giving and understanding. As for Malam Sul, the village elder, he often gathered children by the fireside to retell the story of Nza and Danladi, ensuring that the wisdom of their love lived on for generations.